Mind Over Money Friday. Let's go to Jessica Doyle.
Thanks so much, Andrea. Well, this could be just the match you're looking for if you're in the market to buy or sell a house. Our next guest is the founder of a new website, findbuyer.com, and we welcome back Eldad Moraru. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So explain how your new service works. How does findbuyers.com work if you're in the market for a house or if you're selling a house?
Right. We take a completely different approach than all other real estate sites out there. We work kind of like a dating service in the sense that if you look at how things work now, buyers have to do all the work and they're forced to search on very broad criteria such as price, location, number of bedrooms, and number of baths. But the reality is today buyers are looking for a home they can live in for a very long time. And there's a lot of criteria that go into that decision-making process, a lot of little details, and we factor all those into account. So buyers define all the criteria they're looking for, but we also let them rate the relevancy and what's important to them by way of things like what they must have, what things are nice to have, things they don't care about, and even things they don't want. Once we have that information, we calculate which properties match those criteria, and we take it a step further by actually calculating a percentage of relevancy. So we save buyers a lot of time because they can see which properties match their criteria best, work with those first, and then work their way down. And then for sellers, we're the only site out there that in existence where they can physically find and match and proactively reach out to buyers, because once they have a match, either party can communicate with the other through the system anonymously.
Now, how does that deal with privacy issues that may be there for the buyers or the sellers that are possibly looking to make a match, but maybe are not so sure? How does that work?
That's right. So we take that into account. First and foremost, buyers are completely anonymous. They create a screen nickname, and that's how they're known to the seller community. So they communicate through the system, kind of like you do on Facebook, in the sense that you don't get emailed directly. We alert you, and we can alert you instantly, daily, weekly, or never. You log in to respond to those matches and those messages. Now, obviously, at some point, if you're interested in a property, you're going to have to sort of come out of the shell and say, hey, let me have your phone number. I'd like to make an appointment to come see the house. But until that point, we share your information with no one.
Now, when you buy a house, oftentimes this is a love affair. You fall in love with a house, but it's also a major investment in a person's life. So you have to bring the heart and the head together. That's where a real estate agent comes in. You still need one generally, unless you're good at selling these on your own.
Well, absolutely. And the fact of the matter is that a huge percentage of buyers begin their search online, and that's why they come to us first. But eventually they realize once they do find that house, they do need assistance in writing the contract, working through the process, negotiating, and so forth. And as a result of that, it's been extremely well received by the agent community.
You have actually been selling real estate for some time now as well. How are you seeing the real estate market going right now in the Washington area?
Well, what I'm seeing is several things. Things are starting to pick up. Buyers are getting off the fence. Rates are very low, and they're starting to make buying decisions. However, the difference now is that, again, buyers are looking for a home. They're not looking for a house. They're not looking for an investment. They're looking for something they can live in for a long, long time. And as such, they're really very particular about all the things, the criteria that make their dream home.
Do you expect the real estate market to pick up as the spring and the summer move on, or what are your expectations?
My belief is yes, that seems to be the trend we're seeing, but I guess we'll know for sure in the next couple of months.
Well, we really appreciate you coming in and talking about the local real estate market as well as this new service that you're providing local and East Coast folks for finding homes and selling homes.
Right.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
And now we're going to head over to traffic, and Angie Goff has that. Hey, Angie.
Hey, Jessica, I am standing by. You know what we have?